Hey guys, Dakota here for another video, and today, as you can see by the title, we're going over hitting and arm wrestling. How to have a good hit, what is a hit, all kind of summarizing it together. The first thing I want to get started off with this, guys, is just kind of what is a hit. Now, I don't want to get too complicated, but basically, let's think of force. When you think of force, you have your mass and your acceleration. Together, those equal the force that you drive. So when someone says when someone says he has a good hit, what do they mean? When I think of someone saying they have a good hit, they think of the amount of mass that they can produce, or the amount of weight or power that they can produce, combined with the amount of speed that they do it with. Now, to kind of break this down to make you maybe think on it a little bit is, let's say, 20 pounds like this. I can hold 20 pounds pretty easily. But if this pulley was attached to something that was falling very fast at a very high speed, and 20 pounds hit into my hold, I might not be able to hold 20 pounds anymore. So you kind of think of that in the opposite way when you're thinking about someone hitting in arm wrestling. When someone's hitting, they're producing as much speed and as much power or mass as possible to create the greatest amount of force that they can. So now, how do we improve this? Well, there's another aspect I haven't talked about yet, but it's timing. Now, you can't just go whenever you want to. You go when the referee says go. So if your timing is impeccable, you can sometimes go before the other person even activates. If the amount of weight or force that you can move, the amount of power that you can bring in is great, and then along with that, your fast twitches are activated, and when you go, you have speed. Those are how you have a great hit, in my opinion. The direction you hit, all those things are talks for another video, but today I just want to cover the hit itself. Now, the timing aspect of it, how do you train it? How do you get it better? I think the best thing to do is, if you have a phone, a computer, whatever you have, you just go to YouTube and find like either a buzzer. I think they even have them now, ready go simulators. But ready go, boom, ready go, you just time that timing, and you repetition the same way you get better at anything. And then the other two aspects. Well, one thing that I think that isn't always thought of with a hit is a hit, you're not really thinking about it, you're just doing it. So you need to be on the table enough, whether it's with other people, with yourself, that, when I don't have to think, I know where the back of the elbow pad, I know where the front of the elbow pad, I know where the sides of the elbow pad are. I know when I want to top roll, I want to come back and over, or if it's, different setup, I might want to come up and over. I know what I want to do before I do it. And that's very important when it comes to hitting. If you're thinking, I'm hitting with the top roll, you shouldn't have to think, okay, engage riser, bring my lat in, go up, over, whatever. You should think top roll hit, and your body knows the 40 different things that it needs to adjust in order to do that fast. And that's one thing I think I see a lot of people lacking. People can sit here and go like this and be super fast, but you're never gonna top roll or hook or someone and just go ready, go, boom. You know what I mean? Like, very rarely are you gonna do that. You need to have the timing down with the repetitions of training the timing. You need to arm wrestle enough that you don't really got to think about it. When I'm on the table and I'm arm wrestling someone, I'm not like, if they get me in a position, I may think of how to get out of it. But I'm not really thinking, if I go, I got to top roll them out of it, I'm not thinking, okay, pronate, elbow, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just doing it. And that's what a hit is. You're just doing the hit. It's kind of counterintuitive, because I've sat here and told you what I think you need to work on, and then now told you that you just do it. But repetition. Obviously, ready goes are important, guys. Get to a club, go practice, do your ready goes. Timing, ready go simulator, train your repetition. Power, you see a million videos on there how to do this. You just need to get stronger. The more that you can power, that you can produce to the pin line, when you get your speed down, when you get everything down and you combine it, that's how you get a good hit. And then the last thing, I save this till the end just because I think it is a kind of a different method of training. Like, everyone has fast twitch muscles, but your speed, how do you train speed? Again, there's a lot of different people that have a lot of different things to say about this, but in my personal opinion, I think training speed just comes with your repetitions and doing things as fast as you possibly can. Go watch a sprinter when they sprint. They're always sprinting. They're doing their sprints. You need to kind of fail that speed nervous system, and then it builds and it goes, we need to do better, and it builds it up. I think that's the foundation of anything. When you're trying to build something, usually in your body, you break it down and then it builds itself back up stronger. I think speed is no different. Yeah, obviously less weight will equal more speed, but less weight may equal less power. So I would never recommend, losing weight to get faster or anything like that. I think just training it, train your speed, train your timing, train your power. And those three things, you work on them. When your fluidity comes along with those things, you will have a tremendous hit. Put the time in, guys, and I can't wait to, hear about people watching this, hits getting better, getting stronger. I'm really excited to see it. And don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. I will see you in the next video.